Yeah, actually, I'm kind of mad right now. I feel like, how this video is entitled, what can I name it? Live response to my black YouTubers and my black people in general. I got something on my mind. I don't even know how to even execute this. You got so many, like, think about this here. You got some parents, they raise their kids, and them kids are raised to, they raising their kids. No, I'm not going to even say they're raising them. They neglecting to teach them. They just, they raising them all right. They raising them to be violent. There's a difference between raising them right and raising them to be violent. I want to mix this video up a little bit because it's going to be a mixture of different things that I want to talk about. Um, I love all of my fans, my people that I'm very, my people is very dear to my spirit and heart. I wake up every day and I think about ways, even though I say I want to transition, which I do. I believe in it. I'm confident in it that I will transition and put myself in a better spot. But at the same time, I want to bring up my brother that I love too. He's a great big YouTuber. He's well known around the world. Him and his family. Uh, he goes by the name of CJ So Cool. And what's up, Royalty. Now, the situation that's going on, it really it bothers me because it's not just him. It's a lot of families that's going through something. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter how rich or how poor that the family are. The most important thing for a family structure is order and unity. Unity and order. You see what I'm saying? Like I look at a lot of different things. I've been watching the family, the So Cool family for years. Ever since like 2017, the first video that I watched was the one that he did when he pulled off the prank, the Halloween prank. That was the very first video from what I can remember that I ran across. I think that was in 2017. Uh, and I've been watching him ever since because he has a spirit about him to where it's just he has that drawing spirit. You know, we all love him. Everybody love him, and I love that. That's a great thing. You see what I'm saying? That is great. When I look at that, I be like, man, this is something that I always wanted. Like before I came to YouTube, like I said, I'm mixing the video up. I always had a desire is that I wanted to get my people together. Way before YouTube. This was like in 2005. I believe it was before 2005. I always said things like, I want to go and get my black people together and things of that nature. Matter of fact, if I can, what I might do is try to go and get the channel, that old YouTube channel that I used to upload videos on. I changed the name of it, you know what I mean? It used to be African Black Love, but I changed it because I know we're not African. You know what I mean? So I changed it into something else. Uh, if you look at brother CJ So Cool, and like I said, I know him all over the place. He did a good job. I think what Royalty should do, she's in her video saying things like, "Me and my kids gonna always be good." They went out to Funny Mike's house and all that kind of stuff. They went out to so on and so forth, Funny Mike's house and this and that and the third and all that kind of stuff. Like CJ is not a abusive father. He never abused Royalty mentally, nor physically, sure enough, definitely, not mentally. You see what I'm saying? He was a good father. He raised the kids. Now, let me ask. This is the whole point of the whole meat of the whole blog here. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is the whole meat of this whole blog. How many YouTube videos can you go around and you can see other people taking care of the So Cool family like CJ did? Name it. You know what I mean? And this is not me trying to put down on no one else. See, a lot of women, they want to say things like, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't no good, niggas ain't this and that and the third, and this and that. I think they should give props what props is due. I think Miss Royalty deserves is to give him constantly give him his credit and say, well, you know what? You might have did some things that I don't like. Of course, every relationship has its moments and stuff like that. Every relationship goes through this and that and the third. There is nothing or no relationship that is the best. It's good. They good on one hand, but it could be better. You know, it ain't all the way, but a lot of people doing the best that they could. But what she should do is the number one thing. Say, well, you know what, one. And he did help raise my kids. You see what I'm saying? I think that's what, in my honest opinion, you know what I mean? Because name YouTube videos where you can go and you can find other people, other men who stepped up to the plate like this brother, CJ So Cool, and raised somebody else's kids. Most men would have been like, what most men would have been doing? Oh, I mean, none of mine, you know, they would have been like, oh, man, you crazy, man. I'm not, no, I can't, I don't want to even go into the things and the horrible things and imagine what they would say. You see what I'm saying? But CJ So Cool, he did a good job compared to the average, the average person with it. I'm just going to say the average person. You see what I'm saying? So I think he deserves his props, and I think it's wrong for everybody is to say that the man, although, okay, if he's trolling, let's just say if he's trolling, that ain't nothing really compared to the biological father. I mean, I'm not trying to put down. I don't think I'm trying to put down on these people or nothing like that. But you're just telling the truth. The man he didn't raise his kid. So why don't you give the credit what credit is due? Give the man props that actually took care of the kids. Say, I respect you that you did take care of my kids. You made sure they had clothes. You made sure that the kids had all of that. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I was drawn to CJ So Cool's channel because I said, this is something that, you see what I'm saying? I love that. I love that family structure because it reminds me of something. It reminds me of what the family structure is supposed to be, was like back in the 40s and before the 1950s. It is no way the family structure, the black family structure, I'm going to say, the black family structure is no ways where it used to be like decades ago. It wasn't like the way the modern day marriages and relationships is all about. It's not about love. It's all about just strictly business. People marry for business. They in the relationship for business, and that is fucking sad. It is. It's sad because for me, I believe in love. I believe in structure. I do. I'm just saying that's what I believe in. I believe in black family. If you go back and you look at, and I'm gonna make sure I put the links to my videos in the description box. It's like from years ago, to where I talked about. I said I wanted to do things. I wanted to buy things and do things I was saying things like African American Black people and all that kind of stuff because I love my Black people, my African American people. Those are the things that I was saying in my video. But I gotten older, and as I was on YouTube for 7 years, I really realized that Africa, all the other names, I just changed the name. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know how people are going to take this video here. I love Miss Royalty. I love Brother CJ. I love them both. I love Mrs. Brother CJ So Cool and Miss Royalty. I do. I care about them. And I just decided that I'll just come and just throw my 2 cents, couple of cents in, and just, throw my couple of cents in and just give my thoughts on this, my strongest thoughts about it. You know what I mean? I love our people. I don't want nobody to get it mixed up. I really do. I care about our people dearly, but sometimes my people can make me so mad and stuff like they really pisses me off really bad. You see what I'm saying? I love them. Now, just because you say you love them, and just because you say that your family pisses you off and you can't stand what they're doing or something, it doesn't mean that I don't have no hate, and I'm not none of that, no shades or no hate or none of that toward none of my people. I don't. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want people to get that mixed up. And Brother CJ So Cool is a genuine, kind-hearted person as well. And he loves his people too. You see what I'm saying? He do. He loves his people dearly. You see what I'm saying? So you can't compare him to no other person or no other guy, because CJ ain't did Miss Royalty like her original ex. Like she came online, she came on the video, she came on YouTube and did a video responding to the biological father of her children, saying that I got tired of going through this and getting busted eyes and busted lips, swollen eyes, all that kind of stuff, being beat up for no reason and all this kind of stuff. And then she said, for the Most High is blessing us over here, and CJ is taking, she just got in the video, she really addressed the video good to him, but in essence, she turned around and like, she dumped on, it's like I'm not going to try to judge her, and I'm not trying to judge her, maybe I might have it wrong, but it seemed like it's like CJ is being dumped on, you see what I'm saying? But that it's not right. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, from my strongest thoughts and my strongest opinion, I love our people. No disrespect to our people, no kind of way. I'm not doing that. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying that you can't compare CJ So Cool to your baby. She can't do that. She can't compare CJ So Cool to her baby daddy. Her baby, the kid's biological father, and Brother CJ So Cool came from 2 different backgrounds. They both came from a poor background. Brother CJ So Cool came from a poor background. You see what I'm saying? We all, like me, I'm still in a poor background. You see what I'm saying? I'm 46. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, CJ choose to take his life and transition it in a positive, and because he already was born. When he say he was nice and stuff and the things that he do, CJ was naturally born that way. He was naturally born. He didn't copy nobody. He didn't have to go be like whatever. You know what I mean? CJ was already CJ when he came out of his mother's womb. He was already that way. You see what I'm saying? So you can't compare CJ to your your biological baby father, so however you want to say it. You can't compare him to that, because CJ is on he's on a whole nother level. That man ain't never scooped that low and disrespected his family. And right now, even to this day, he still loves his family. In spite of him, how they say he's trolling. He's not trolling because he hate. That's what people do on the internet. That's what they do. You know what I mean? They you know what I mean? It's no hate or nothing like that. It's just that it's just what happens. It's what people do. You see what I'm saying? It's what you do when you come to YouTube. That's what people do. That's what they've been doing. You see what I'm saying? When I joined YouTube, people was trolling. People was taking responsibility years ago. But you know, like he said, the kid, what's important about this is the children. You see what I'm saying? I love both of them because you know, I love brother CJ So Cool, Miss Royden. They bring very good content and they're very entertaining. They very you know, they just keep watching them. Is watching brother CJ So Cool is just like watching a good movie. You see what I'm saying? So you CJ never turned took even when the cameras was off. I just don't say he was turning. He might have been on some other stuff, but even when the camera's off, the man wasn't is not abusing his kids off camera or on camera. He's not abused his wife or abused whatever. You know what I mean? He's not. He always was this generous person, like he always is. So if you him to your baby's your the kid's biological father or any other man, CJ So Cool is not no is not regular. You see what I'm saying? So by him having a famous name like that all over the world and stuff like that, what the hell this man look like trying to abuse somebody that what the hell would this man look like trying to abuse the love of his life and still wants to be with this person? You see what I'm saying? No, that made you know what I mean? Like, what would it that? Think about that for a minute. Let this sink through people's head. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do another one, and I'm gonna always uplift brother CJ So Cool, and I'm gonna always uplift Miss Roy. I'm gonna always uplift our people, our black people, because we're in the poor, in a poor ghetto. We go through a lot, and we still struggling and struggle. We were born into the struggle, so I am going to continue to uplift us as a people of color, and I love all of us as black people. You see what I'm saying? I came from a Negro descent, a Negro father. You see what I'm saying? We just got different names and stuff like that, and we developed these names. Our people ancestors we developed these names through you know, through the how all this other stuff and so on and so forth came into play. But we have a big history. We went through a lot. Our ancestors went through a lot, and this and that and the third. Our forefathers and ancestors went through a lot, and and I love us, and I support us as a black family. I support that because I know I'm in the situation. I can relate to it. You know, we having family members in jail, and then it's hard being they say a black man in America. I can relate to all of that too as well. You see what I'm saying? How you know, it just goes on and on. Now, black people, we're not racist at all. No, we're not. We're nowhere near that at all. It's not even in us. We can't even be racist. Our people we naturally have a love for the other race, but they don't have it for us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stop this video right here. Hopefully, it ain't too. The video is called "A Live Video Response to the the celebrity YouTube, the YouTubers, a live response to, you know what I mean, to I don't even know how to even name the damn video shit. A live video response to the family, the So Cool family. Yeah. A live video to the So Cool family and the other so-called Black American families. Yeah. So I'll just say it, I'll leave it at that. And I'm out.